Okay, what's up, Cancer? So this is going to be for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. My name is Aubrey. Time and energy is fluid. This could have already happened. It could be happening now. It could happen next week. Okay, this could be your energy, your person's energy. Take it how it resonate. Okay, but the one thing that we don't do over here is try to force this shit to flip. Force this shit to fit when it don't. Okay, so you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, which is literally on screen, to book you a personal reading. Otherwise, baby, you're only getting half the tea. Okay, so let's go ahead and get involved in this reading. This is going to be for the next week ahead. Real quick, real to the point. All right. So, Spirit, what do we have for my Cancers? Love message for next week. For this next week. What do we have for Cancers? Love message for this next week. What do we have for Cancers? Okay. We have a leg up. Okay. So this could very well be a week where someone is thinking, someone is going to come to you, and help you out. Okay. This is about receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with you who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. Now, the trick is to accept that aid so freely given. And when you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. So it's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. And you must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust, you will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Asking it is given. So what I'm feeling is that there's about to be a conversation, okay? Some sort of conversation that is supposed to be monumental for you, maybe a breakthrough for you within a love connection, where let's just get to the thing of the things, okay? Let's get to the bottom of the shit. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that I need? Okay. Now, either maybe both of you are mutually feeling this way, or, the universe is definitely nudging you to have this conversation with this person. It's almost like setting the foundation. Okay. Like, let's set the tone so that we know where things are headed. Like, hey, listen, every relationship I've ever been in, I've gotten cheated on. Yes, I've healed. Yes, I'm now in a space where I'm able to receive love. Okay. But, it's still a work in progress. There are days where, I might be triggered. So just be mindful of what it is that you say to me, be mindful of your language, set your boundaries, set your goals, set your intentions right now. Okay. So let's take a look at the situation of what's going on. All right. What is the challenge? Give me the challenge. Wait. Okay. Give me the situation. Give me the challenge. So the situation that we have at hand is cornucopia, which is wish fulfillment. Okay. And give me the way through. Okay. Yeah, definitely the energy of love. Okay, we have man holding a heart as the overall energy. So yeah, definitely someone is approaching you with love, or you're being guided to approach a conversation with love. Okay. Give me the challenge and give me the way through. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this energy. This is a lot. All right. So as the situation, we have cornucopia and we have the Four Swords reverse. As your challenge, we have broken heart and we have the Sun. And as the way through this, we have man holding a coin, angel of strength, as well as Seven of Swords. And the overall energy, man holding a heart and King of Cups. Cancers, you are in a position where you are really thinking about what it is that's going to make you happy. It's almost like a week where you're kind of using your nursing abilities on yourself, and you're nursing yourself back to health and saying, I really do care about love. I do care about, somebody that's going to be there. I do care about, consistency, communication, affection. It's like almost like redefining what your love language is, or more importantly, being able to speak and translate what your love language is, right? It's like coming into your own and owning that as a power. Maybe in the past, I feel like you've kind of been in relationships where you kind of like swallowed who you were for the good of, everyone else. It's like, for example, that one of your deal breakers is bad communication, but yet you allowed it because you wanted to be in love because you were codependent. Now it's like, okay, you should be in a place where you've healed, and you should know yourself well enough to know your triggers, to know, okay, if I'm going to get to this wish fulfillment, then there are things and blockages that need to come to the front, that need to be communicated. Okay. And again, this is all about having that honest conversation and coming from an honest place to be able to say, yeah, this is why I'm this way. Is this something you can deal with? Yes or no? We need to figure this out, okay? Because if you're going to be in my life, understand this is what I'm working through, or this is what I will and won't tolerate, and we can decide where things go from there. Okay, now the challenge of the situation, we have broken heart and we had the sun. So it's almost like you've been through so much pain that it's hard for you to see the light, right? Like when you're in the darkness for so long, it's hard to even think that there's a way out. You got to get over that. You have to get over that, because it's almost like bring your past baggage in a way where, yes, it can be a conversation, it can be a topic, but don't let it control your narrative, okay? Because I don't want to place all the responsibility on them, so where it's like, oh, they got to come in and just, be Prince Charming or Princess Diana and come save the fucking day. No, you need to also be in a place where you have enough self-love, self-respect, and self-sufficiency to have already dealt with your shit, so that you're not just unloading a bag of trauma onto the next person. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, there's things coming up that maybe you guys don't want to talk about, but you're going to have to talk about if you want a successful relationship. Now, speaking of the way through this, we have Man Holding a Coin, and we have Angel of Strength, and we have Seven of Swords. So this is all about taking advantage of the opportunity in front of you, right? It's almost like someone is saying to you, hey, I care. You can trust me. Open up to me. And even if they're not saying that, on the flip side, I feel like for some of you, don't be so naive. Allow a person to prove to you who they are. Don't be so naive and just willing to, because one thing that I used to suffer from when I was a kid, my Venus is in Aries. So when I was a little kid, a teenager, I used to throw my trauma onto people, thinking that would be a way for them to keep me around, because they would feel sorry for me and then not want to hurt me, but then they would hurt me anyways. And I don't want you guys, because the way that I'm feeling this energy is that some of you guys might be in a position where you're actually using your trauma as a manipulation tactic, and that's not what we need to do here. No, it's about having an honest conversation, but from an honest place. And first, you need to be honest with yourself. And being honest with your needs and your wants and whatnot. And if you feel like you're turning your trauma into a manipulation tactic, then that needs to be checked. But allow people to show you and prove to you who they are, and prove to you the value that it is that they offer you. But take advantage of the moment. Take advantage of the moment. Be swept away by the moment. Like, get carried away in the moment, and trust and have faith that this is something that potentially could be really good. Okay. Overall energy, like I said, King of Cups, Man Holding a Heart. This is all about just, really getting in control of your emotions and not letting your emotions supersede you. Okay. So whether that's, the past coming back up and then you running away from it, or, you needing to have a conversation about the past, to dead something to be able to move forward and have a new chapter. Okay. So I love each and every one of you guys. Definitely go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, literally on screen, to book you a session. Otherwise, maybe you're only getting half the story. Okay. Also, life is all about alignment, and I'm literally here to help put you back into the universe. Okay. So I love each and every one of y'all. Get on your shit before shit gets on you. And that's all I got to say. Okay. Bye. See you in the next one. Bye. I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you